Hi friends, this is Jitesh from JK Tech Hub. Today we will be seeing how to uh, how to install this Tomcat into our local system and how to configure this Tomcat into our Eclipse so that we can execute our web applications by using this Tomcat server. So guys, let's start with Tomcat setup process. So first of all, we need to download this Tomcat from this Tomcat website. As this Tomcat is a product of Apache Foundation, so we'll just go to the Chrome or any browser which you are using, and we'll just type this Tomcat download for Windows, whatever the Windows version you are using, and then you will see here one link from the Tomcat website. So you just need to either go for direct download session, or either you can go for your webcam, either you can go for your Tomcat website. Okay, now here on this page, just go to the down section, and there in binary distributions you can see your particular operating system and the installer file for your s- laptop or desktop. Okay, so here as per your requirement you can download any Tomcat. So for now I'm downloading this Tomcat 9, so that is why I'm getting this 9.0.502 section. Okay, so let's go ahead and download this installer. So here you have to select this 32-bit 64-bit Windows Service Installer. So click on this installer. So it will start downloading into your system. So as this installer is of 11 MB, so it will take some time as per depending on your network. So here I have already downloaded this installer file in my local. Here you can see this installer file. So what I'll do now, I'll just double click on this installer file and I'll install this Tomcat into my local system. Okay, so just go to your this installer file and double click on this file. Here it will ask you whether you want to install this Tomcat into your system or no. Yes, you will press yes here, then click on next. Okay, then agree all the terms and condition. If you wish to read these terms and condition, then go ahead and read those conditions. Okay, I click here and on I agree, and here we do not need to make any changes on this option. Just select on next button. Even here also we do not need to make any changes. Just click on next button. Here it will ask us to provide a JDK directory, so automatically this Tomcat installer will fetch this JDK path. Again, here we do not need to make any changes. Just click on next button. Here it will create one destination folder with our Apache Software Foundation. Just click on install. Do not make any change over here also, and let the Tomcat install in your system. Okay, so once it is installed, we will click on a finish, and it will simply run our Tomcat. And it with a Tomcat installation, we have something called as some nodes with a Tomcat. Those nodes are useful for our future use. If you wish to go for those nodes, then you can go, you can read out or you can use those notes. Okay, so for now our Tomcat installation is successfully done. So what we'll do now, we'll just go into the C drive and we'll see whether that Tomcat folder or Apache Tomcat Foundation folder is created inside our system or not. So yes guys, we can see here Apache Software Foundation folder inside your C drive inside your program files. Okay, so when you open this Apache Software Foundation, you will see your Tomcat folder with the particular version which you have selected while downloading that Tomcat. So we have downloaded this Tomcat 9 version. So here you will see the folder Tomcat 9.0. So if you open this folder, you will have various folders. So this says that key you have installed your Tomcat successfully. Now the next step will be you need to configure this Tomcat into your local system, or sorry, into your Eclipse. So what you guys do, you guys open your Eclipse, whatever the Eclipse version you are using, just open that Eclipse. Okay, so my Eclipse is open here. I'm just launching the Eclipse. So once we are done with installing this Tomcat into our local system, what we need to do, we need to configure this Tomcat, or we need to create a server inside our Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse is a IDE which is used for Java development. Okay, so inside this Eclipse, we need to create a Tomcat, or we need to configure our Tomcat server inside our Eclipse. So what we will do, we will open Eclipse here, and inside Eclipse, we'll go to this servers tab. Okay, so for some of you guys, this tab might not be visible like this. There will not be any server tab. So this servers tab will appear beside your console or along with your console tab. Okay, so for those who are not able to see this servers tab here, this is for those guys. So go to Windows, select on show views, and select here servers tab. Okay, select here servers. Okay, sometimes for some guys the servers option will not be visible even in these options too. So for you guys, so you guys can go to this others and type here server. Okay, and select this servers. So now this servers tab will be visible inside your Eclipse. So now what you guys need to do, we guys need to select on this link. So what it is saying here, it is saying no servers are available, click this link to create a new server. Okay, so it is saying that in Eclipse there are no earlier or old created server. So if you want to create a server, then click here or click on this link. So we will go ahead and click on this link. So we have click on this link, and then we will get one pop-up, and inside that pop-up we will get various options. So out of those options, we need to select this Apache Foundation because we are using Tomcat server. Okay, apart from Tomcat server, we have various servers here, like server from IBM, Oracle, Red Hat, JBoss, etc. Okay, so as we are using this Tomcat, so we will go into the Apache folder and we will select our required Tomcat version. Okay, so now here we are going with the Tomcat 9 version. So I'll select, so we will select here this Tomcat 9, and we will click here next. So here it is, as it will take this host name as a local host, and here you can give your server name here. So you can give your server name here. So local host server, let's write it as a local host server, or you can keep it as it is. Okay, so whatever option you choose, and then click on next button. Okay, so before going for next button, let's go to this configure runtime environment and see if you have any Tomcat already configured there. If you have any Tomcat already configured there, then just go and remove it. Okay, apply and go close. And if you do not have any Tomcat configured there, then you just go to the next button. Okay, and here if you are if first time you are configuring this Tomcat into your Eclipse, then there will this directory path will be empty. Then in that case, what path we need to give at this point, that path is of your Tomcat folder. Okay, so just click on browse, go to your C drive. From C drive, go to program files. Okay, from program files, select Apache Software Foundation. From Apache Software Foundation, select this Tomcat 9 folder and click on select folder option. Okay, so this way you will give the path of your Tomcat directory here. Now click on next button. You do not need to do any changes, and click on finish button. Okay, after finishing here in local system, you guys can see you have created a new server here successfully with a name localhost server, which we have given this name. Okay, now you can start this server to check whether our server is successfully installed or not. To start this server, right click on this localhost server option, and on right click on this server name and click on a start option. Okay, so it will create our server, or it will start our Tomcat server. Okay, so here we are getting some error, and it is showing that there are some ports there are some ports which are invalid. So what are those ports? Let's see that. Let's see those ports. Okay, so double click on this Tomcat so to see what are those ports which are invalid. So when we double click on this Tomcat, we can see here some ports option. Okay, so in ports, there is something called as Tomcat admin ports. And for this Tomcat admin ports, by default, it is giving 0 or hyphen option, which is not a valid. So what we will do for time being for this Tomcat admin port, we will give a value port number as a 8005, and we will keep this 8080 port number as it is, and then we will save this change. How to save this change? Simply press Ctrl plus S. So now after pressing Ctrl plus S, we will close this pop-up, and then again we will try to start the Tomcat. How to start the Tomcat? Right click on Tomcat and click on start button. Okay, now it is saying what it is saying. We have got another error, and it is saying ki port 8080 required by localhost server is already in use. It means that this port number 8080, some other process is using this port number. So either we need to kill that process by going into task manager, okay, or by using command prompt, or we need to give other port number to run our Tomcat server. Okay, so how to kill that process by using command prompt or task manager, we will see later. But for now, what we will do, we'll just change the port number. So what this error is saying ki port 8080 required by local host server is already in use. Okay, the server may already be running on another process, or the system process may be using the port. To start this server, you need to stop the other processes and change the port. So whatever I explain you guys, that is the same thing it is saying. So what we will do, we will go ahead and we will change this port number. So where we can change this port number? Again, same process, double click on your server, then go to your port section and inside your port section you can see http/1.1, and it has a port number 8080. So as this port number 8080 is being used by some other processes, then what we will do, we will use some other port number, let's say 8082. We'll change this port number and we will save our changes. Okay, so after saving our changes, let's close this pop up again and let's try to start our Tomcat into our local. So I have how to start the Tomcat into our local. What I did, I just right click on our Tomcat and click on start button. So now guys, you can see here the Tomcat server is started. See here, now Tomcat server is started, and on console we have got something called as server startup. In some time it is showing some time, that time which took to start the server. Okay, and we will have some port number, ports details here, like on this port we have started this server, and some other logs, okay, which we do not need to worry about it right now. We are just going to configure this Tomcat into our local system. Okay, so in this way we have started our server successfully. Now let's check whether the Tomcat is started successfully or not. So how to check it? Let's go to this browser, Chrome browser, open new tab, and into Chrome browser just type localhost colon, and what ports we have given for this Tomcat, that port number is 8082. Okay, and we will press enter button. So when we press enter button, yes, congratulations, successfully we have configured this Tomcat. Because we are getting some error, some meaningful error, which is saying http status 404 not found, which means that with this port we do not have any page configured to see. And here on downside you can see Apache Tomcat 9.0.50. It means that this request is hitting our Tomcat. Okay, which means that our Tomcat has already started, and whenever we enter this request, This request is hitting our Tomcat, and from Tomcat we are getting this response. Okay, so this is way we can say that we have started our Tomcat successfully. If we want to see some home page on entering this local host and port number into our browser, so for that just double click on this Tomcat server option inside our Eclipse and select on use Tomcat installation takes control of Tomcat installation option. So when you select on this option, after selecting this option, just save this change. How to save this change? By pressing Ctrl S and close this window and again restart this Tomcat. So how to restart this Tomcat or how to restart our server? So we have, so now we need to restart our server, we need to right click on this server and click on restart option here. So we will click on restart option and we'll wait to restart our Tomcat. So here on console, once the Tomcat gets started or restarted, we will see something on a console that the server startup, I mean this server has taken some this much time to start. And here on server we can say, we can see this started. It means that our server is started. Now let's go again into our browser and type this local host colon 8082 again, and then we will see some home page. So this is a home page for your Tomcat. It means that we have successfully configured our Tomcat into our Eclipse. So this is it, guys. This was complete. This was all about downloading your Tomcat from Tomcat website, installing that Tomcat into our local system, and configuring that Tomcat inside our Eclipse. So for now, we'll stop here and we'll continue in our next session how to use this Tomcat to execute our application. So we'll see all the other features or all the other steps inside our consecutive sessions. Till then, bye bye. Take care, guys.